What's good, y'all boys? It's your boy Young Rom, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today we about to react to Dunkin manager kills a customer after he snaps over cold coffee. What are we going through?
I had a little bit of an issue with it. I said say it again, and he did. And right hook sent him down. He hit him, and he fell. He hit him? Yeah.
This is Corey Ellis Pujols, a 27-year-old Dunkin' Donuts manager with no criminal record. He just landed a deadly blow on a 77-year-old man.
Why?
That singular act was just enough to ruin his clean records, claim the life of a man.
77-year-old. Why would you do this?
And earn him significant charges.
Yeah.
On May 4th, 2021, just after 1:30 p.m., Tampa police were called to a Dunkin' Donuts inside a Circle K in the Palm River area of Tampa. When officers arrived, medics were already treating the victim, 77-year-old Vanell Cook, who was unconscious and bleeding from the head.
I came into the truck. You can see I have an altercation with one of the employees. And I guess.
He knew he was 77. How come? What is wrong with you? That boy looks like he's 20, 21 years old. Why would you hit an old man?
I remember in here he was.
I don't know what happened. I know that he was actually there. Don't check the D on it. He was and he came down.
Which kid? He has heart problems. He's 100% disabled. Disabled veteran. Disabled veteran. He's got allergies. He's seen allergies. What do you have?
Almost immediately, Corey Pujols approached the officers and told them he was the man they were looking for, calm and cooperative. He explained exactly what happened.
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Ellis Pujols. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin', he's a regular. He normally comes through here.
He's a regular. You punched a regular?
And orders a large hot coffee, but today maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth. And I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language, obviously with me and my employees, and as well as that, and he said no, and then he came around to the window, he kept going at the window, and then I guess he was going to come inside, so I came inside. I came on this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's currently otherwise here. So I would be for the senior shift. I've been here a little bit longer than he has, so I reserve responsibility for that. In any case, I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, with the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again.
That boy takes his job serious. He said, look, we follow these rules. Why didn't you just give him this coffee? He said my coffee was cold. I come here all the time. Why didn't you just give him a brand new coffee?
Another day, but you have clearly upset, you feel me, the atmosphere here, and we would like for you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. As I mentioned, he came inside, and when he came inside, he addressed me.
So when's the point where you hit him? Like, that's what I want to see.
And I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager's store number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it. And I said, sir, well, can you please go on about your business again and have a good day? And he said, no, you're a nigger. And then I said, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an issue with it. And I said, say it again, and he did.
He said, say it again, and then he said, that's what he did.
Right hook sent him down.
He said, right hook, send him down.
It goes without being said that you can't hit
right hook, sent him down.
I'm just telling you.
That's crazy.
No, I agree. Believe me. I'm terrified right now, but I agree with what you're saying. You shouldn't. I have had a fit of racism since I've only been here about 2 months, and I've dealt with so much of it. And I'm not saying that is a reason to do it. I'm not.
I got people that say.
That boy said, right hook, send him down. For a 70-year-old man? Are you serious?
A bunch of hateful and horrible stuff to me every single day. For the past 16 years, I let it go in one ear and out the other. It ain't gonna hurt you. This will get you in trouble. Not gonna get you arrested, but I mean, dude, you hit him and he fell down.
Yeah, and he hit his head pretty hard.
And he should have never said what he said, but guess what? That's the country we live in. You say what you want to say.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, like you're saying, dude, get the frick out.
Slipped and fall, pushed and fell.
Right hook and fell. My apologies.
Right hook and fell.
And he fell down.
Keep down, I don't this other.
He keeps saying it.
Your punch him in his back.
I'm not one to run from what I've done.
No, you're fine.
And again, he's a regular, so I honestly feel like about this situation.
All right, no worries. Some of you guys have to go out.
Yes, sir. You should take it easy.
Howdy. Gentleman came in, was being very rude to this gentleman, which is the on-duty manager.
Acting manager for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Said some few expletives, and he hit him. He fell.
He hit him?
Yeah.
Go ahead and turn around for me.
Did you get his information yet or no?
I have not. I just came in.
That's his grandson that's with him, though.
Okay.
That is his grandson.
I was just talking with
him.
him.
Information if necessary.
So, yeah. You want to grab his 43?
I have. We do have surveillance. However, when the boss leaves, she locks the.
That's fine.
Yeah, she locks the.
So here's the reality of what could happen.
Yeah.
If you charge a battery, yeah, you could be charged a battery.
Right.
That's after we speak with him and see what's going on.
So how did he must have hit him so hard that the old man fell and hit his.
I'm aware.
He fell and hit his head or
I'm trying to get on to
something.
you, man.
Yeah. No.
You can't let, and I'm telling you from here on out, you can't let what somebody says and hear you.
Yeah.
He said, I deal with it and I let it go on. I mean, people say nasty and hateful stuff to him and I just
believe
because
me,
we do our job.
I know.
For no reason.
I know it.
You're going to have people like that throughout your life. You just got to let it go in one ear and right out the other.
Yep.
And just realize that he's going to leave and be on his way and you're going to still be here working.
Right.
You know? So we'll let them get him loaded up and everything like that. Just do what you got to do, bro. I'll be in here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You're cool. You're good to go, man. Thank you.
It started moments earlier in the
They finna
drive-thru.
arrest him.
Employees couldn't hear Cook through the speaker. He became agitated, began yelling, and was told to leave without being served.
Cook was
Instead,
tripping.
he parked and walked inside. A Dunkin employee who dealt with Cook at the drive-thru told officers the same story Pujols did.
So basically, he was just being, outright rude on your card is going through. But he was just being
For what reason?
Verbal. I asked
That boy
him if
still had to
he wanted
work.
iced or hot coffee. He instantly was like cold coffee. Confident. He was like, who the fuck likes cold coffee? I always ask him the same. Y'all always get it wrong. I'm like, okay, sir, we cannot hear and identify you at the window.
So he got mad because you asked him if he wanted ice or hot coffee.
Yeah. Instantly off rip, he was already mad. A large hot latte. Okay, gotcha. So instantly he was just,
Sure.
above level. So he was being very verbal. Didn't want to listen to what we were saying. So Corey was like, he got on the mic because I've only been here for like just 3 weeks.
Sure.
But I've had Dunkin experience, so
Well, that shouldn't be a normal reaction of somebody.
it shouldn't be a normal reaction. So he didn't want to. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so yeah, he was being really verbal for absolute no reason. So Corey got on the mic because he's the veteran here. The more experienced person.
Sure.
So he took over the mic and was like, "Can you not talk to the customer employees like that?" And he didn't listen. So he said, "Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna take your order today. We're gonna act politely after you leave." Came up here. We had a verbal like, "Can you leave? We're not gonna take your order." Type of thing right here. We were reassuring him that he could come again later. So then that's when he came up to the front. And it was right there.
So even after y'all asked him to leave,
He kept on coming.
came, he parked, and when you say up there, up at the front counter.
Yeah, he came to the car.
It seems like this guy was just having a bad day at this point, because He wasn't really, they wasn't even doing nothing. He's a hard worker. You see, he's literally telling them what's going on while still working. He's literally like, come on.
To the car, so we knew Corey was gonna. So me and Corey went up there to wait and tell him to leave again. He didn't want to listen again, so we asked him to leave multiple times, and that's when he called Corey the N-word, and it escalated from there.
What did you see happen from there?
From what I seen is I heard him telling. Corey told me to call the cops off rip. So I was calling the cops. I was calling my manager. I was calling everybody. And the dude, he kept on being violent, very rude. So
when you say violent, like physically violent,
no,
or just verbally?
I don't think he physically touched Corey, but mentally,
yeah, he should have never
into Corey's mind.
Sure.
Mess with him and around with his head.
He should never let he's an old racist white guy. He's never gonna change his ways. That's how he is. That's how he was born. That's how some of them are. But you don't need to hit him, punch him, unless they put their hands on you. That boy going to jail.
So then Corey, he was like, okay, we're gonna ask you one more time. We're gonna either you're gonna leave or we're gonna call the cops. I was already calling the cops. So he didn't want to leave. He was like, there's a bunch of niggas, this, that, and third, your nicknames. Corey was like, one more time, and he called him another nick, and that's what happened.
And then he popped
I was
him.
right here, and I was on the phone with my manager and the police officers at that time. Oh wait, yeah, police officer at that time.
Just like that. He said, say it again.
That's what happened.
Right now, I'm reacting to this on Black History. So I'm like, damn, y'all, you said this on Black History Month?
So what happened after that, after he said that?
Corey punched him. He was on the floor, and I was on the phone.
Okay. And you were standing like
right around here on the phone.
Okay. Is he, and Corey said he's a normally regular? He comes through here?
He comes here a lot, and he's very, like, verbal. Like, I guess he doesn't know how to, be respectful.
He's racist.
Well, normal people know how to be respectful. He choose not to be.
He wasn't being respectful.
He is a racist.
Yeah, I mean, it's horrible.
Yeah, so he does this a lot. I've had multiple times where I've had to go through it. He gets mad because we don't know his order.
How are we supposed to know your order? But he did say he's a regular.
But we don't know your order because we cannot physically see your face.
Sure.
Facts.
Hello, manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to A, I got a thumb drive, or B, if we're able to get the video, can you email it? What's better for you?
I'll have it emailed to you.
Okay.
I'll have my law prevention guy
Okay.
send it to you.
Let me go out and
Give me an email address.
yes, sir.
I'll call him now, as a matter of fact, to go ahead and get him to do it.
Okay.
Police requested the store's surveillance footage, and it told the exact story the two employees told. Instead of leaving the property as the employees requested, Vanell Cook parked his car and walked inside the store. Seeing this, Corey Pujols, the on-duty manager, immediately told a co-worker to call the police. Cook approached the service counter and continued arguing. Pujols stayed on the opposite side, separated by a waist-high.
He was mad about that coffee, boy. That boy said, y'all better give me my coffee. I'm having a bad day. I'm having a rough day now.
Swinging door, and repeatedly told Cook to leave the store. During the confrontation, Cook used a racial slur, calling Pujols the N-word. At that point, Pujols stepped through the swinging door, moving closer but keeping his hands at his sides. He warned Cook not to say the word again. Cook repeated the slur. In response, Pujols threw a single punch to Cook's jaw. Cook fell backward, struck his head on the concrete floor, and lost consciousness. Pujols then walked away as emergency services were already being called. The victim, Vanell Cook, was later revealed to be a registered sex offender with a long criminal history involving child exploitation.
He deserved it. Yo, shout out to that black guy popped in his ass in the
Prosecutors
head.
would later describe him as an unsympathetic victim, but legally, none of that justified the punch. The officers eventually did what they had to do.
And it feels better in here.
He's going to jail. The cops don't even want to take him to jail.
Oh, I'm sorry, this man, you're getting run. Yeah. They told me what happened. I feel for you 100% right now. What's happening at that video is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And I understand your anger and your level of frustration, but that would be pissed too. And this is one of those things that there's one thing that's steering us right now, and it's the level of he's in critical condition right now. It's not looking good. He has his brain swelling right now. He's unconscious and everything. So I'm going to pray for you and for him that he recovers. If he recovers and he's okay, this is not big deal. You need to get entertained. It's the level of injury. Had he not been this injured, there's a lot of things he could have done. Because, like I said, nobody here is okay with what that guy said. And none of us would know at all, you know?
Oh man, he's a good kid, man. The cops are telling him, man, if he wasn't injured, we would never took you to jail. But his brain is swelling. You punched him kind of hard, bro. Dang.
I want you to understand that everybody here agrees that what he done he was wrong. What he said he was wrong. That's what he's supposed to do. Like I said, he's not in the job. I'm praying for you and for him that he recovers. That will just hopefully go away. But for the time being, you're going to be charged 1 count of battery on the elderly male, which is over 65 years of age. You'll have a bond, so it's not going to be as high. If you would have bond out tonight,
yeah, he probably lost his job though.
This guy recovers and everything will work itself out. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything you have that you want somebody to say here?
Yes, please. I'm his mom.
That's fine. Mom, you want to step over here and we grab all this stuff? Get that over. Do you want a bag? Ma'am, do you want a bag? I can give you a bag for all that.
I have a combo.
Yeah, I've got one in here, or if you got one, that's fine. Like I say, he'll get a bond, hopefully as fast as possible so he can get out and be done with it. But I mean, I called the state attorney's office, I spoke to all of our supervision, and it's just unfortunate, you know. I wish the guy had a black eye so we could all say, hey, watch your mouth, you know, but he's injured bad. It's one of those things that
He literally just has his head down because he knows. He's thinking in his head right now. He's like, man, I hit him kind of hard. That old man, and you in Florida. I know you hit that.
really what can make it go best.
And he got black Air Forces on. He ain't playing.
Corey, you have anything else on your room?
No, that's it. Took everything else.
That's for mom.
Okay, that's it?
Right here. Yeah, that's for mom.
So that's it for the profit?
Yes. Yes. Corey, you don't have a seat in the car.
Yes.
Brother, what the detective was saying, we 100% agree. But when his head hit hard and everything, I mean, they brought him out here, he was unconscious.
Yeah.
And then while he's up there, he's not doing good right now. He could get better, okay? So you go down, we'll tell mom. Mom should go down. Yeah, you do that and I'll 1035 you. Do they? Okay, that's fine.
His life is over with.
It's just a hope, brother, that he gets better.
Yeah.
Okay? I know that was not your intent.
It was not.
It wasn't. I know that. You told me that right off the bat, man. It would have been different if it would have progressed and there would have been more physical after that, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
But everything, when something happens, everything is taken that happens in the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? So him falling, him getting the injury, and being elderly, again, he could be in the hospital and be completely fine by tomorrow.
Nah.
Okay?
He's not.
But we'll tell mom. Mom will come down and bond you out. It should be, I think, $1,000 bond or $100 to a bondsman. She can come down and bond you out. And I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry because I still think, no matter what anybody thinks of me, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. I agree with everybody. I shouldn't have.
Let me turn the air on for you. Let me talk to mom real quick. Okay?
3 days later, on May 7th, 2021, Cook died from a skull fracture and
Oh
brain
my
contusions. Pujols was rearrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult, facing up to 30 years in prison.
Wow.
In March of 2022, prosecutors made a controversial decision. They reduced the charge to felony battery. Pujols was sentenced to 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory anger management, and no prison time. Prosecutors cited key factors such as Pujols' clean record, the victim's aggression and racial slurs, and uncertainty under Florida's stand your ground laws. One man's past made him an unsympathetic victim. The other's clean record spared him a prison cell. But in the end, a single punch thrown in anger ended a life.
One punch can end somebody's life, man. That was a real good video. If you liked it, subscribe. Hey, look, I got some new music coming out, and it's hard to drop this shit. They be blocking my shit a lot, man. But I appreciate y'all if y'all made it this far. And it's your boy Young Rome, about to get back into another one. I'm gone. Hope you have a blessed, beautiful day.